Hey beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since I've spoken to you guys. And I was talking to my friend the other day and she was like, I miss you on YouTube. I literally miss you just because you're so funny. And then one of the important things ends up kind of taking a back seat. And unfortunately, that was YouTube. I wouldn't even say that was y'all, that was YouTube. So it feels good to be back. It feels really good to be back in the motion, getting on this wonderful camera and talking to you, because I have missed you guys, you know, trust me. What have you been up to? I would love to know. Let me know down below how things are going for you, because I know a lot of you guys are still in property. You're trying to get started in property, or you are getting started in property. I'd love to know how it's all going for you. How are you finding the new routine? Because you know, starting in property means a new routine, which means having to find a new way of doing things, which can take time, but having patience with yourself, being forgiving to yourself, but still moving forward in that direction. So long you're taking steps forward, that's always the key thing to remember, is that take the steps forward, it's gonna happen for you. Now I can see there's a little glare in this video because I got the screen to my right here. I can see there's a glare, and that's getting on my nerves. Zombie right here. Because that's getting on my nerves, that's definitely getting on your nerves. But you know, this past year's been amazing, you know, and I say past year because the last time I did a video, what was it, November or something like that? It's been a good couple of months, 5 months. That's a long time to take a break. I have a good reason. I've lost people. I've lost people in my family, unfortunately to cancer. And it's a worrying thing. And it does make you review your own life, where you're focusing and what things you're prioritizing. And I had that moment when I attended the funeral. I think it hits home differently. It hits home differently when you go through that experience. And like, even for me, I just started thinking about my diet. How are you managing your stress? Are you managing stress? Because we all know stress is the #1 indicator for any form of health issue. So how are you managing that and not just kind of letting yourself go, you know, really being in the driving seat of your life. And that made me come off of a lot of this stuff, because it's nice to share information, but you need to ensure that you're walking the life that you want to live. That means going back to basics and just doing a review, and that's exactly what I did. I took the liberty of traveling. So let me just go back, because when people say traveling, I mean like Australia, you know, China, India, Pakistan, Africa. But no, I haven't traveled like that. I've been around the UK. I'm laughing because that's actually jokes. I went to Ireland and these different places in England, places I've never been to before, and it was fun. You know what? You don't really need to get out of the UK to have fun though, you know. So I've done that with my husband. So that means I got married. But to be honest, I've been married. I got married. I just hadn't shared that information with you because it didn't seem relevant to property. Let me tell you, marriage, it comes with a huge change. It comes with a lot of mindset shift. It comes with, it's not just like you're jumping out of a relationship and into marriage. I think just the whole transitioning process in itself, from the minute the proposal happens to you seeing the, well, my husband's a Muslim. So we had a wonderful Muslim marriage. We had a nikah, and that was really nice. The imam came down, and it was good because he spoke all his language, Arabic. But one of my husband's friends, he speaks Arabic, so he's kind of translating everything for us. But my husband, he speaks many languages anyway, so that was the benefit. He was translating stuff as well, but the friend was more better because then I could understand, and then we could focus, if that makes sense. Like him saying, "Oh, he said this. Oh, he said this," you know. But it was a beautiful experience, and again, that's another progress in life for me, another step forward in life where you're creating unity, you're creating union, you're giving your children a proper family, as they call it here, a nuclear family, mum, dad and children, right? And for me, that's always been the goal. If you're going to raise humans, you want them to have a good head start, and you want them to have a good trajectory in life. You want to be able to give them that foundation, those morals, those values, and coming from two parents with a sound mind, sound judgment, who have a good solid foundation themselves. What better thing in life than that, right? That's been a beautiful thing that I've been able to offer my son, and yeah, things are going really well. Things are amazing. Yeah, so you might hear me do some complaining loud in, because marriage ain't perfect. You know, y'all, some of y'all men don't use the brains. But maybe the woman using the brains too much. You know, maybe the woman using the brains too much. It's all fun and games, and that's what life's about, isn't it? Having a laugh, having a joke. It's serious though, it's serious, life is serious, but once you get the understanding, once you already get that, then it's just about having fun and creating good memories where you can. That's what I have been doing all this time, and I'm hoping to share a lot of that with you. And one of the most beautiful things as well is that not only have I now got my nuclear family, but my extended family, so my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, all of us has come closer. Before COVID, we'd see each other, what, twice a year, 3 times a year? Now, within this last year, I would say, we see each other like 6 times, 7 times. And that was always a dream for me, is for these members of our family to be just around the corner, or to feel like they're just around the corner. And it's such a beautiful thing now that I feel that way. It's like, you know, like you're living in Wales. Like, I mean, I live in Wales obviously, and people here, they got the grandma, the granddad, you know, the children of those parents live on the same road. Everyone just lives close by, and sometimes I see them all in one pub, and it's just a normal day for them, and I'm like, oh gosh, you're so lucky. But now I'm experiencing it. It just feels so homely, so I don't know, I can't even explain it, but yo, it is dope. I love it. So there's people who are experiencing that. Good for you, because it's a nice thing that, you know, all our family members are traveling down for events. So I just recently had an event, and everyone traveled down. I'm not talking about just like next door. I'm talking about from like Gloucester, Derby, Stoke-on-Trent, London. People are traveling down, and we're all meeting to have one day full of fun, or 2 days, and then we just go back to work the next day. So it's really nice. It's really nice. And then I spent most of the year as well growing my own food. Obviously, we've just come out of winter, so it's March now. Spring I come, and it's time to start growing again. And you know, I love this time of year. I'm going to be in the garden. You watch, I'm going to be in that garden. I'm going to be gardening. And this year, I'm actually planning to grow a little bit more than I grew last year, and that's because I've got more experience now. So last year, I grew like just the usual stuff, you know, like tomatoes, carrots, pumpkin and stuff. But I'm going to grow all of that and more. I'm actually going to try out doing some garlic. I'm going to try out doing some onions, because last year my onions failed. Couldn't tell you why. But this year we are planning to grow a lot more food and just be at the supermarkets. We don't want to be in them supermarkets, because I've been eating so much vegetables, like for folic acid and iron and so forth like that, but I still got to take supplements. No health reason, it's just because I just want to do that and monitoring my health levels. And I'm like, we're kind of eating nothing. We're kind of eating like empty food. It's just filling the gap, but not actually giving us the nutrition we need. When I grow my food, I taste the difference. If you are not growing your own food and you do have space to grow your food, just try it, because it's a set and forget. It's like literally you plant the seeds, put the thing, and just water it, and then forget about it. And next you know, you just turn and see fruit, and you're like, what, there's fruit on there already? You can buy a lettuce, put that in the ground, and then the lettuce is going to just keep on going. It just keeps on going. You cut the little bit off, and it just grows back. You just cut the, so it's like an endless lettuce until October. So, you know, try it. If you're not, don't knock it before you try it, but just try it. It's really good for the family. So yeah, the year's been quite interesting. I even got a job in TV production, which was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like the world of TV anyway, because you know, my son used to be an actor. We used to go on set, and I love the food. I mean, the food they give is just like endless food. So I love the set for that, and plus there's lots of running around. I love busyness. I'm repeating everything twice. That's what Jamaicans do. Damn, let me tell you, honey, do you see these people get paid? That payment for that help, I'm thinking about doing. I'm like, forget property, we go damn TV production full time. It's like software development wage. Listen, me tell you, you see software developers, they better watch out, because yeah, TV production pays very well. So that was a nice experience. You know, you could have almost had like a deposit in 2 months. I mean, what? From doing some work like that? Yes, count me in. But I haven't gone back to that since I left. It was just an experience that I like doing. But I like, you know, that's what I'm saying. In this life, you have to be open to things. You got to be open to trying new things, trying out new areas, and, you know, and seeing where your joy really is, see where your skills really lay. Because like I said, I love property. I do enjoy property, but sometimes it can get a bit mundane. It can get boring, and I love the flow of life. You know, my husband and I, we did some stuff in the summertime. just helping a friend out, but we absolutely loved it so much, and it's because we bounce off each other so well. Our characters so similar. Obviously he's like so much more masculine and I'm more feminine and stuff, but our characters are similar and people just loved us. It's like, you know, I really like you two, but it's because we like a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? If you come to us, it's like a good vibe. So that has been quite interesting in terms of work and trying different things this summer and this winter, and just, you know, really getting on with life and not allowing the mundane to become too mundane. I know a lot of you people who are watching this channel, you do want to get in property, you do want to start these start your property journey, and do it. Definitely do it, because you never know, this could be the one thing that absolutely just, you know, it just melts your soul, honey. So try it. Just get involved. Just press play. Just go. But some people aren't really doing property for that. You've got to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of setbacks. There's a lot of knockbacks. There's a lot of challenges. Unless you get a really good routine and a good team, really focusing on building teams. I think without teams, the system stops working. It doesn't work itself. And I think if you really want to propel, focusing on a team is essential. Absolutely essential. Partnering up with people, connect with people who are in the same industry, and really focusing on teams. What do I have planned for the future? Well, in terms of property, I'm still in property. I'm not leaving that. I'm never going to leave property ever. It couples so well with my long-term goals. It's going to be essential to my well-being, my income, our wealth moving forward as a family unit. So property, I'll never leave property. But my plan now is we're expanding our family. We are expanding our family. Why? Because I'm mid-30s and it's time for us to have more babies. So that's what we're doing. And in fact, I'm pregnant right now. It's such an exciting time for us, all of us here. We are having a baby. We have no idea what we're having. I am 40 weeks. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be 41 weeks pregnant. Can you believe it? And I don't know if I look it. I'm sure you guys can see a little bit of weight gain going on, isn't it? You probably can see the little weight gain. And you can probably hear the difference in my voice, because like, it's really like, you know. But yes, this is my little bump. And we are expecting any day now. I mean, it could happen right now in this video. Which is funny, because every time we go somewhere, it's like, it could happen right now. I could be in the supermarket, I could be anywhere. Okay, that's our little joke at the moment within the family, is that it can all happen. And we had an amazing baby shower about 2 weeks ago. And that's what I said when I had an event recently. It was that event, it was a baby shower. All the family came down. It was amazing, and we partied. In fact, I couldn't even stand up. If you saw my ankles by the end of the evening, it was thick and fat. We partied the night away, and it just goes to show, it's just a testament to how beautiful our family is, how close our family is, and how exciting and happy everyone is to have a new member of the family joining us. So we're looking to expand our family more over the next coming years, and create some kind of wealth for the children, create wealth for ourselves, so that we can ensure we can pay for their college fees, their schools, their cars, give them a deposit. And also have that flexibility, because we have our connections back home, so we want to be able to go and travel back home and do that. So we're ensuring that we are setting ourselves up that way. And that's a beautiful thing. I want to share my journey to financial freedom, of managing, mothering and business, or even sharing my marriage with you, in a way that I feel that my sisters out there like you, and brothers out there like my husband, who are on this journey themselves, we all can connect in one way and have a community of our own, where we're all propelling, we're all helping, we're all prospering in a certain direction. And that's what it's all about. It's just connecting with others, moving forward, and really becoming that change you want to see. And if you want to be part of that, then subscribe. Let me know that you're there. Say hi once you've subscribed, and you know, let's connect together. But I'm still definitely gonna be doing property, so don't worry, that is not gonna go. In fact, it might be one of my upcoming videos too, because you know, the property market has changed considerably, but so has the business market. I wouldn't even say just property. The whole business market itself is changing quite significantly, and there's a lot more new industries coming alight, coming about, and this is because the way how we are buying, us as buyers, have changed our patterns. So you know, it's nice to explore that and look into all of that and get into that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to sharing that journey with you, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.